Welcome back to Veve Bros, the entertainment channel where we talk about all things Veve past, present, and future. I'm Grandison Crawford.
I'm Tony, get the Omi.
We're the Veve Bros, and you know what's up. Cue the intro. Veve Bros. Like the video right now. Subscribe to the channel if you have not, and share this. We're going to be on for a hot 30 minutes. We're going to be talking about the results from the Disney drop. We're going to talk about a little bit of these Elmer fudders, and stay tuned to the end of the video because we are doing our vault of the day. Compliments of trying to get the Omi and his genius mind. So that being said, my guy, how you living, Tony?
Man, what day is it? Is it Wednesday?
Hump day, baby.
It's hump day.
It's hump day. Everybody get hunting.
Yo, this year's almost over, bro. How you feel, man?
Bro, I don't know what to feel. This year was the fastest slow year of my life.
It was, bro. I don't know what to make out of it.
I don't either, man. I don't. Like, it feels like a lot happened. It feels like nothing happened. It feels like there was just a lot of highs and lows, and and so for me, I'm like, all right, well, this is kind of the first year that I've gone into the next year without necessarily knowing, like, all right, this is what I'm shooting for next year, you know?
Oh, yeah.
So it's kind of a weird thing for me because I typically know kind of what direction I'm going in, but I'm just excited about all the things I'm involved in. So what about you? How you feel about this year?
Yeah, bro. I mean, you kind of hit it on the nose. There's definitely been some ups, some downs, some all arounds.
Ooh.
You know, the all arounds.
Hey.
Yeah, man. I think I'm going into the new year, man. Just trying to be a lot stronger and strategic on how I move and stuff like that, and not stress as much. I think I stressed a lot this year. Like I'm gonna just take a breather.
Take a breather.
And chill, man.
What's up, man? And your comic book's coming along good?
The comic book is coming along good. That should be out really, really soon. I can't wait to drop that on everybody. And I got some cool stuff that's going to be attached to it and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm excited about that. I think that's I think I'm trying to get that out before this year is up. But I mean, fingers crossed, we shall see.
So that's a Donald Duck. Wow. So did you go for the Disney drop? The little
man, I was 2 minutes late. I was literally 2 minutes late, and I was like, "Oh, let me go check this Disney comic book." And I was like, "Oh, it should probably be some left, but it is Disney though." I went, bro. That thing was sold out.
Sold out, bro. I happened to get a common, which that's what everybody wants on the drop. The common. That's what people are looking for. I thought that the uncommon was the best looking one. And I thought the secret rare looked like it was unfinished.
I like the secret rare. You ain't like the secret rare?
Nah, the secret
rare.
You
don't like Goofy being on top. That's what it is, bro.
What you talking about? A Goofy movie is one of my favorite Disney movies.
You don't like him being on top? He like,
even though Goofy's a cow, you know what I mean?
He's a cow?
He's a cow, bro.
He not a dog?
He not a dog, bro.
Oh, bony ass cow.
Bony ass cow, bro. He ain't got no. I guess male cows are bulls.
Yeah, he wouldn't have no milk, bro.
Happy Wednesday, Daniel's son.
Daniel's son. It was good having you on the stream on Friday, my boy. That boy was pulling out he had all his little merch, not merch. He had his little collectibles and stuff in the crib.
Hell yeah! Don't bring up merch because you know what I'm gonna do, bro. If you haven't already,
as you should,
grab these shirts. Had to hit that awkward, awesome transition. Don't worry about it. We got these shirts. They will have utility. There's only 200, so they're a limited supply. So a limited amount of people are going to be getting some of the utility attached to them. After they drop, there will be other opportunities for various utility in the future, but these are exclusive. And We'll get you one of that kind stuff. So I'm gonna put this away because we got a bunch to talk about. So what did we all get on the drop? Did we go for it? Did we get one? We're gonna hit up the comments, but let us know.
Let us know. Yo, Big OZ in the beat.
Big Oz.
What's good, boy?
Hey. We got some support for your comic book. Love.
W, looking forward to support the comic
book. Dude, I feel like you're gonna sell that out, bro.
Yeah, man, that would be awesome, man. That would be a blessing, man. For real. That would be a blessing. It's really dope, man. Yeah, man. I can't wait to drop it on you guys.
I'm getting like 3 of those bad boys.
Ooh, my bad, my boy.
One signed by the creator. I know that guy. You know what I mean? And then I'm about to steal it. And
let's go.
I'm gonna bury it under a volcano. Can't nobody touch it.
Bury that joint.
Wait for it. Okay. What we got going on? G Money in the place to be.
Money. Yo, what's good, G?
I like that Kid Arcade NFT you got going on for your PFP.
G Money be supporting. Daniel son, I did. Daniel son, I did. I got you, my boy. That thing coming very soon.
Dang, flipped. Got 2 comments. I got the comment late, man. It was already dipping.
The comment about the one though. I'm not gonna lie.
It is pretty cool. I like that. I like that a lot. We got people, and then we're gonna get also into a little bit of the Elmer Fudders. So landed the UR. Dang, nice. I hope you got that off for a little bit. I caught myself one fire. Should be there. Lego. What's LGI? I don't know.
LGI. Let's get in.
Let's get it in.
Let's get it in. I got you, bro. I'm gonna sign that thing, bro.
Yeah, bro. I mean, shit. You might do a signing somewhere. We might even have a signing at your comic book store that you work at.
Ooh, right? I don't work at a comic book store.
You don't? What is the place you work at?
It's
toy store.
It's more of a toy store than anything. I mean, it has like plushies and it got like Sanrio. Like we got a lot of Sanrio products. Sanrio too, man. Sanrio. I mean, I know someone has Hello Kitty, right? Is it Palm? Not Palm.
Nah. Recur, I think. Recur has Hello Kitty, yeah.
Hello Kitty. I'm not sure if they have all of Sanrio because there's a lot of characters in Sanrio that people love, bro. Hello Kitty, not even like the most sought after Sanrio character no more.
Really?
Yeah, no, like people come in there and grab like Karomi. Karomi is she's like very popular in My Melody as well.
That's dope.
Yeah, I'm learning about this stuff, man.
Dude, yeah, you have to drop that alpha on us for if it comes to Veve, man. But you would hit me in the old text message, and you were saying something about the FUDs. What, what you trying to talk about today?
Well, see, I mean, I think I've been hearing about it a lot on Twitter, and then I'm seeing in certain people who are in the Veve community, talk about Veve a lot in the negative light, and I just kind of wanted to touch on some of these things or whatever, and like I don't know, it just seemed like people are FUDing a project. I actually came across a space and I heard that these guys were it was a couple big guys in the community was saying that they found out that there was another company that was I guess reached out to a couple people in the Veve community and offered them money to FUD Veve, and it's kind of crazy to hear that shit. You're like, damn, that's some conniving with the kniving,
some corporate espionage shit.
Yeah, what's your thoughts on a company bringing down another company to elevate?
I mean, my thoughts are I don't like it, obviously, especially when it's a company that I'm involved in and I enjoy. But it's not necessarily new. My thing though is like if you're in the Veve community and you've been in and you have an influence and a platform in the Veve community and you start taking money to FUD, that's trash, bro. Like just just get out of it. Like there's other ways to make money, and you don't. And what happens too is like it's not like whoever it is doing that fudding is only hurting. It is hurting just a couple people. It's hurting a lot of people because then people see that, right? So many people, and you shouldn't do this. Just heads up, like we're cool people, but you shouldn't take our advice on stuff because we don't have the same circumstances you don't know why we're doing what we're doing. But like people do listen to YouTubers, and so they're gonna go in, and if somebody they like in the community is fudding, then they're gonna be like, oh, I might want to exit out. So you start seeing floors drop. You start seeing people panic because their favorite person who is claiming to be in the VV community is getting a little, mercenary money over there on the side. And yeah, that's not cool. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Like, I mean, like you said, I mean, I think if you feel, see, it's kind of weird because it's like you don't really feel this way. You're getting paid off, right? Or you're getting money or whatever. You're getting some sort of finances, and I mean, it's just so whack because it's like it's not like we're talking about McDonald's or some shit. Like, you know what I mean? This is like a startup company where a lot of people, not only are we in the community, we're also investors, right? Like we all have investments into the company. So like you hurting all these people, you know, just so you can profit from it. It's so weird. And then, you know, it's just, I just think it's super whack. I don't think it's necessary. Again, like this is a startup. I think it's been growing a lot. I think obviously with any startup, you're gonna have, you know, things about it that that you'll see or whatever, like that you might not agree with or might not, you know, like initially. But one thing about like, you know, people in the company, I mean, these guys in the company, these guys see problems, they hear problems, and they fix them, you know.
Right. And sometimes that takes time, you know, and that kind of brings us into a question in the comments. Sean W. I also think we have a problem with people blindly defending Veve on every instance. There's people defending Veve gifting waltz to Discord mods. I hate that the influence are swayed both ways. So with this, I think that there is a difference, right? Like, I think that there's like, unfortunately, people are not understanding the difference between FUD and the difference between criticism, right? Because criticism of a company is important to keep them accountable. It's important to keep the community informed of things that they see, right? That are going on. Are criticisms sometimes premature? I think so. I think sometimes criticisms can be like, well, you haven't let them do it yet. Like a lot of stuff with Veve, people are like, why can't you get it together? And it's like, let them get it together. You're mad about something that hasn't happened yet, not something that won't ever happen. Whereas if you're just like, this is bad, this is like I hate Veve, Veve doesn't do shit. It's a rug, right? That's FUD. That's nonsense. And what you're doing is you're shitting for no reason. There are plenty of people who don't allow any criticism of Veve, and I think that's good. But also too, like with social media and everything, everybody feels like they have to say something and have an opinion.
Yeah.
So people are going into stuff and it's like, I'm just a truth teller. And you're like, yeah, but if that were true, why don't you bring it up to the company?
Right.
Why, like, what's the tweet for? The tweet is for you to get attention, not because you want to help. Because if that were the case, like if I had a conversation with, if I had something about you, Tony, that I wanted to address, I would call you, I would text you. I wouldn't put out a tweet that says Tony get the Omi is on some bullshit. You know what I mean?
Some
like
bullshit, like
right? Like Tony get the Omi ain't never fucking, you know what I mean? Like that was odd. That's not truth telling. That's people spreading things that is like, all right, well, cool. If you have a problem with somebody, go to them. I grew up that way. I know you grew up that way.
Right.
If you have something with somebody else, you don't tweet about it.
Exactly. And then also too, like if it is my boy, like you my boy, like so if someone is, you know, talking about you or something like that, I'm going to defend you even if you're not there too. Like, you know what I mean? Right. Like people like, why are you defending? This is my boy. That's my guy.
That's my boy, bro.
Yo, that's the company. Yo, that's the company I'm rocking with right now. You think I'm not
talking about, bro?
Talking about, right? So, you know, I look at it like, all right, you have this issue or these problems with him. I don't have those same issues or problems with them or whatever. So therefore, I'm gonna defend it. But see, too, like I see Sean W, my guy, he said there's people defending Veve for gifting waltz to Discord mods.
Right.
Now,
That
my thing
is.
is, these guys are gifting. How can we get mad at a company that's gifting, you know, things from their company? Like, you know, I don't see how. I don't know. For me, like looking at that or whatever, I'm not here to defend it, but I'm not gonna be like, oh, that's whack. Like, how you guys gonna gift some shit? Like, you out
Yeah.
here gifting?
So,
You out here giving out gifts?
what the hell? No. So I hear you, but I understand why people would be upset. Because here's the thing: a lot of people, like what Veve said about the collectibles that they were holding back was that they were going to be used later for giveaways to the community. Now, that is a loose translation because mods are still part of the community, right? Mods are part of the community that help with the Discord. In the future, will we need mods? Who knows? If the Veveverse is what we want it to be, you won't really need to have a Discord. You'll have a social everything on there. So on the one hand, I think it's kind of since we didn't think of it in terms of that like element of giveaways and people, but the mods don't get paid. The mods are volunteers. So
that's the thing.
You know, I personally, I'm like, it's kind of a weird look for sure. Does it affect me? I don't know. I don't really know because it doesn't, you know, if they were say they were getting paid, right? Like for the work that the mods have done, they would have made more than what they're selling the collectibles for now anyway, right? I guess somebody saw that in a mod's wallet, they got dropped a walt. And then they immediately floored it, which is like, all right, cool. But I don't know, you know, I don't know. And what do we think? Like, what do we think in the community? Like, why? I guess the question is not, does that make you mad? It's why does that make you mad? How do you see it affecting you? Because that's going to be important, especially for us to understand like what the sentiment is and how it can help or hurt Veve from what's going on. Because a lot of people are just like, I'm mad, but they don't explain what's going on. And that's
right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, and the thing is, like, they gifted collectibles in other ways as well. Like, you know,
Right.
I remember last Christmas. I'm not sure
Right.
if they're doing it this Christmas or whatever. They did the 20 something days or
Mhm.
certain amount of days where they was giving out free. They was doing free airdrops or whatever for people who spun a wheel and did things or whatever.
Yeah.
And then also too, like I remember on I missed some of the decon or whatever. Were they giving away anything in the decon?
They were at decon. They were giving away. They gave away 2 golden logo cards. One girl got one because she had the closest amount of the collectibles. They said it was like, oh, whoever's closest to like 241, show me your vault collection, and you will be getting a Veve logo. Now, so are people mad about that? Right?
That's dope. That's hella dope.
Right.
You know,
so
and then
how is it different than a mod getting a gift than somebody who is more of a because mods can still buy stuff? I think they just can't stack.
Right.
So
and then there's also in the pre-decon party. Remember the pre-decon party? They were giving out airdrop that whole party throughout the whole party, and that was a free event, you know, that they put together. So I don't know. Like, I mean, I'm not against, you know, them, you know, gifting anybody in the community, man. You want gift your mother.
Yeah. David Hughes' mom got a gift, man.
Taking out goddamn moment.
You're taking out liquidity.
No, I mean, I get why some people might, you know, be alarmed, but you know, at the end of the day, like I feel like they've been gifting a lot of different people, whatever.
Well, Sean W says he agrees 100%, but they were loose with the community term. Yeah, I mean, because like, yeah, if we are just taking community as everyone involved, then that is not officially part of the team and paid. Then yeah, I mean the mods still count, but it's mad loose with it, right? Like people, that's not what people thought. People were like, oh, it's completely customers and consumers. But again, mods can be consumers. They can buy things, and they are volunteering a lot of their time for no pay. you know, just to help out, because we don't know, like, I don't know how many mods there are total, but like that is saving Veve money regularly because they're not paying them to do something that is important, right? Like without the mods on Discord would be insane. Like I would never want to be on there. It would just be hateful. It would just be like rough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we got another comment.
Yeah.
The biggest bro. Ooh, he got bro in the name. What's
biggest
good?
Bro?
I love that, bro. That PFP, is that a tattoo on you?
I heard he was at the he was at Decon too, because Vault told me that he met biggest bro, and he said he found out he wasn't the biggest bro because he seen his brother. His brother was actually bigger than him. He was like,
"Oh, so it's like a street name, ironic street name. Like if you name some big dude Tiny."
Yeah. No, but he a big boy though. He a big boy. He'll still choke you out.
Yeah. Oh, I know biggest bro. Yeah. Y'all was showing me love after karaoke and shit. We were chatting. We were cracking up in line.
There it is. You remember?
Yeah, they're cool as hell, man.
He ain't tiny.
He ain't tiny at all, bro.
I seen him. Was he bowling? I see him. He didn't even put his fingers in the ball. He just palmed that ball.
Nah, he just Hadoukened it. Just fucking Hadouken. Tiger uppercut strike. So he said, I listen to everybody, but I follow only me. I believe most opinions can be valuable, but it's on yourself to decipher what's good information and what's not. 100%. I think a lot of people, and not just the Veve community, they're lazy. I think a lot of people want information to be fed to them and they want it to be true. If it agrees with what they think already, they extra want it to be true. And if it doesn't necessarily agree with them, but they don't know otherwise, then they'll just spread it and be like, yeah, right. That's how we get all these rumors. That's how we get all this stuff going on. So yeah, follow you. At the end, you are the one making the decisions. You can't blame anybody else for decisions you make, even if you feel like, hey, well, I felt like I was misled. It's like, well, you can't be led if you don't follow. So maybe I'm am I reaching or am I preaching? I love that you say that. I forget you say that all the time.
You preaching. No, you're preaching, bro. Amen, bro. You know, you do gotta do, I mean, you do gotta do your due diligence of research on certain things and stuff like that as well. So
Stevie V Base was good, fam, at work, but we had to show some love. Got to pause while we watch after I get off. Much love to y'all. And I hit a secret round drop today. Let's go.
Boy, you better get that SR, boy.
You better flip that for Lambo money.
Let's get that SR, boy.
Price, bruh.
Nah, bro, get out of here with that Lambo, bro.
Lambo money. Why you hate the Lambo now? Huh?
Don't hype that Lambo up, bro.
Why?
It ain't no Bugatti. It ain't no Ferrari.
Is that how you live your life?
It's like, no, I feel like the Ferrari.
Is that how you live? Where?
I mean, you saying get the Lamborghini.
I'm saying it's a good drop. Your reasoning is don't be excited about the Lambo because it's not a different car.
Well, you saying that he just got a secret rare. You already telling him to sell it to get a goddamn Lambo money.
What would I rather have? I'd rather have a Lambo than that secret rare.
He ain't even, bro, ain't nobody say nothing about no Lambo. You just come here with the Lambo.
Well, we all know about it. So
get out of here. We all know about it. God damn, can he be excited about his SR?
I'm very excited. Make that money.
You should do with that thing. You should trade.
Make that money. Sean W., the problem people have is that these collectibles were mostly sold instantly and takes liquidity from the community rather than Veve paying out of their pockets when they make millions off of us. What do you mean Veve paying out of their pockets? They don't have to pay out of their pockets for any drop. So and they already held them off. So I guess I don't know. I mean, like the ones that they airdropped to the mods are ones that weren't accessible to the public anyway. So I guess
got a lot of people who are still holding a lot of their collectibles and comic books too. A lot of people aren't selling them instantly. I think we had a lot of bots and a certain portion of the growth of Veve, and you've seen a lot of, you know, people flipping, bots flipping and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Plus, I mean, like this is still a startup. You know what I mean? Like the money that they're making or whatever, we have
goes
to
back
making
to
money.
their business
It's going
mostly.
back into the business, and I mean, we still got a lot of stuff that's coming out. Yeah, man. I think nah.
Yeah. So Sean W says, appreciate the grown man discussion and perspective. One of the few places to actually have a real talk in this community. Yo, I mean, we try, like, and I know sometimes, like with me, with me and Tony, we try and see both sides of shit.
Yeah.
And so sometimes, like, I know some people have been like, oh, that's very diplomatic. It's not really that it's diplomatic. It's just that, like, if I were to say, oh, this is the case, that's assuming that I have all of the information, and I don't have all the reasoning behind the team's choices. I don't have all the understandings, because some people on here, they come from a place of pain, right? They're like, yo, I got hurt, and this is how I want to present myself. This is how I want to be out here in the streets.
And if you got pain, you know what I got?
What you got?
I got flowers for your ass.
We got flowers.
I got flowers for you. You know what I mean?
We got flowers.
But that'll make you happy, you know?
And I mean, with that, I know you like to think your shit don't stink, but lean up a little bit closer. Roses really smell like boo, boo, boo. Hell yeah. Sean White's true. They should just cut checks for the mods. I agree. I think that if the job is not something that they think, like, I think that the mods should just get cashed out a little bit. I don't know how many mods there are, so I don't know what that would do to cut into the VV budget, but I imagine based on the money that they're making, they could give somebody $100 a week, or some gym, or even some gyms, throw some gyms at those fools, you know what I mean? But I can't speak, they got for what they do. Yeah, bro, it's a puzzling decision, because they should have anticipated that it would have some effect on the market, but they have shown they don't care about that. Here's the thing. The VV team is not the market, though. So you got to remember that.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point, G.
If they had the money to control the market, they would have the money to pay the mods.
That's true. Because they started this app without even having a market. They weren't even thinking about having a market.
They didn't even have a market, bro. So, to keep it 100, I watched both My Collectibles and Dino, both for separate reasons, and they are different in strategy, but both have valuable information. Yeah, they do. Yeah, My Collectibles and Dino's a real fun guy. And
Collectibles, that's my boy.
That's the boy. Hey, you want to show what's the next drop? Just share the screen real quick.
Yeah. Let's bring that up. So earlier today, our next drop is going to be, oh shucks, the anticipation is going to be Nova. It's going to be first appearance. Damn.
Who? What you doing?
Did you get the whole screen?
Yeah.
What it look like on your side?
Look like just a picture.
Oh, okay.
Picture.
Damn, bro. I be acting like a noob.
Scroll down, bro. It's okay.
I be acting like a newbie on this show.
Okay.
Damn.
That's all.
Okay, here we go. Here we go, guys. So this drops Thursday, December 8th at 8 Pacific time. Like we know that.
Let's see what it is.
Yeah.
That's so funny. It's not the first appearance of anybody though, right?
Yeah, it's the first appearance of the dog, I believe.
Oh, Cosmo.
Cosmo, yes.
That's the knockoff from Superman's dog. Yeah.
The first appearance of Cosmo, Richard Rider, has been burnt to a crisp, replaced by a Kree soldier and turned to the dark side. Now Nova heads off on a new adventure that starts here. Ooh. So look, this is actually going to be $6.99. So every comic book is not now $10.
Right. I don't know how they're deciding though. It's random.
I mean, if it's a first appearance of a dog,
it ain't shit, I guess.
I guess it ain't it.
Veve Bros is a secret rare is gonna do well. You talking about the Nova comic, or you talking about the Disney one? Veve Vault. Thanks for showing up. By the way, all
let's go. What's good, boy? Don't
Love.
gas that. Do not gas that dog comic book up, bro.
The dog comic book. I mean, so I remember him in Guardians of the Galaxy when they went to nowhere, and then in the special he was doing some stuff. I don't know that much about Cosmo as a character, but I mean it seems all right. I'm excited to see what Cosmo characters hold. It
seems like people are hype about this comic book. Y'all got me thinking differently now. Look, people talking about the Nova dog comic.
Let's go. Hell yeah. And then so we are actually going to be revealing the vault of the day.
What's the vault of the day?
Closing out with some news on what's coming up Friday. Very excited about that project. But let's get into the vault of the day.
What's the vault of the day?
What's the vault of the day? And the vault of the day is coming to us live from Ed Feely on Twitter. This one's cute. It's real cool.
Is it a hot tub?
Yeah, hot tub time machine.
Ooh. I like that. That thing's sticky because that's Coca-Cola. That's sticky.
That's nothing but sticky water.
Why he put? Damn, you guys.
Yo, we're showing the vault of the day before we do our closeout info.
Yes.
Hell yes. Let's go.
I like Sugar Bear. Sugar Bear. He could have just had Sugar Bear in there, bro. The fact that Chucky is in there. Oh, see now the Chucky makes me think that it might be a dead body in there, and that's why it's red.
That's why it's red. You think that?
Mm-hmm.
Too. So
that vault. That was a dope vault.
Hell yeah. That vault is hella good. We got Lil in here.
What's goody?
Yes, vault is fire. The music sets off.
The music, that's what did it. The music.
That is what did it, yeah.
My man said, is that Cujo on a secret rare? I wish, because Cujo is that dog.
He's that dog. That'd be funny as hell.
He's top 5 dogs of all times, bro.
So just in closing out, we're gonna get ready to get out of here. So we are going to have, for our feature Friday, we're going to have one of the co-founders of Volts popping off. It's a project, full disclosure, I am a part of. I love what they're doing. They're getting involved in a bunch of different verses. They're allowing their avatars to be interoperable in whatever place that those files can be exhibited. And nice. And you know, I just want the VVD community to know, we just want the VVD community to know about other projects and cool things going on in space. So we'll be talking with them. If you have questions, definitely just reach out in the video so that when we're interviewing them, we can hit those up after, you know, we get a little background on the project and things like that. But really appreciate you. Grab a shirt if you haven't already. All love. Happy hump day. That being said, I'm Grandison Crawford.
And I'm Tony. Get the Omi.
Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to put a comment after we get off because it helps the algorithm and it stays in the feed so we can get back to you later. Thanks for the love, and we will see you when we're looking at you. Peace.
Good night.